guys, Point Back here, and today I'm bringing you a $400 gaming PC, so let's go ahead and get into the CPU. I went with an AMD Athlon X4 860K 3.7 GHz quad-core processor. Yes, you heard me right, there's a quad-core processor, and more games nowadays are taking use of these quad-core processors, so it's great for budget builds like this, as it only comes in at $80, and yeah, I put it into this build because it's just such a great CPU for the money. Onto the motherboard, I went with an Asus A78ME MicroATX board. This motherboard's nothing too special, but it will get the job done, and it's perfect for budget builds like this, as it only comes in at $44.99. Now onto the RAM, I went with some G.Skill Sniper Series 8GB DDR3 1600 megahertz RAM, sorry about that. And this is one stick of 8GB RAM, so you can add another stick of 8GB RAM, and that will make it 16 gigabytes. And so now you see this build is upgrade oriented. You can do that in the future if you want to. Now onto the hard drive, went with a Western Digital Caviar Black 1TB hard drive. You cannot fit an SSD into this price range. I guess you could, but it would be pretty challenging for what you want in the CPU and graphics card. But yeah, this will get the job done. Of course, it's 1 terabyte, so you will be able to store pictures, movies, music, and whatever you want on it. Now onto the graphics card, with the Zotac GeForce GTX 750ti. This is a great card, as it's only like $120, and it's a perfect card. I love the GTX 750ti, as it is a budget-oriented card, and it's got great performance for the money. Onto the case now, and with the Rosewill FBM 01 MicroATX case. Now, yes, I know this case is not by any means a gaming case. You can go with something so much better for $20 more. And that's why I did not include one of those great Corsair cases. Mainly because I was trying to squeeze the most out of the CPU and graphics card, most money, most power out of the CPU and graphics card for this build. I didn't want to spend it on stuff that doesn't really affect the performance much, like the case. So yeah, the motherboard doesn't affect the performance too much. So yeah, I tried to cheap out on those just a little bit, but they're not completely cheaped out to where it's not going to function at all. But yeah, this case is a perfect case to build in. I've seen many reviews on Amazon saying that this case is a good case. It's not going to be for your crazy over $10,000 PC, but it is going to get the job done for this budget build. And if you want to go with something like one of the Corsair Spec 01, that will be about $50 if you're just wondering. Now onto the power supply. I went with an EVGA 430 watt 80 plus certified ATX power supply. This comes in at $29.99, perfect for budget builds like this, but it is not 80 plus bronze certified. You can go with something like the Corsair Builder Series 430 watt, but that comes in at like $41, and I was trying to put the most money into the CPU and graphics card. But yeah, this whole build is $400. It may vary where you shop at, but I have the PC part picker link down in the description below if you want to go and check that out. And thanks for watching, guys. Please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you freaking later, guys. Bye.